Interesting. Oh, support us. Oh no. Oh my lord. Commands. Oh no, they have store. Oh no. I mean, it's fine. I actually don't mind that they have a store. It's fine. Oh. 0.5% of your purchase. What the I think it doesn't even make a difference when you use that code, I guess. I have no clue. Delivery jobs. Eight punches. You can start again. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's great at least. Something special. Start mining and chopping trees. Yeah, blah blah blah. Make passive with mining crypto. Of course. Follow this path to go to the new taxi job. Well, I'm gonna read the rules first. Right, I think I've read the rules. To go to the new... Okay, so do I have to like... Oh, wait, they have... Nope. That's so disappointing. Jesus Christ, okay. At least they have the nice armor in the... Oh, 50% to begin getting a clear area. Vehicle will spawn in front of you. Oh wow. Well, I know what will be my... I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna try again. Ooh! So now I can... This is actually really good, but bad at the same time. Oh, what is this? Oh! So do I have to, like, just follow these things? Oh, that's sick. Alright. What's on... Oh, wait. Does this actually work? Do I have to just... How does this work? Oh, is it something like from Mafia? Gas can refill a gas station. Do you need to purchase one? Of course. Oh, and it gave me even a timer, like 30 seconds to enter your vehicle. Great. It's not even my vehicle, if I'm gonna be honest. I think it just spawned for some reason. So what's this? What the hell is this? Oh. Well, I'm gonna read this first. Give me just a few seconds. I think I would go to the dealer. Okay, let's go to the dealer. That's gonna be amazing. Oh, I don't even have a compass. Oh, of course. Well, that's great. That's amazing. I would rather choke myself. Well, seems like there's some mistrust. Like, I just want to interview people about the server, and a guy just says do warp Springfield. The other guy says no. So I'm gonna just drive to the Springfield. Like, this is not The Simpsons, of course. And there's a turkey. It's snow, of course. Like, I don't understand how there's trees from Hawaii when it's snowing, of course. It doesn't make that much sense, does it? Right, I'm in Springfield right now. Does that mean that there's gonna be The Simpsons house or something? Because, like, I saw a couple of episodes about The Simpsons. Like, this is Springfield, of course. I don't know, there's everyone. Like, a guy just said go to the Springfield, and like, he basically wants to be interviewed. And, great, of course, now it's lagging. So basically, he wants to be interviewed, and I accepted his interview, so he can be interviewed right now. At least I will be closer to bank, because I'm curious right now if you can rob the bank. This annoying snow in the road. Does that mean that there's a snow job or something? Hello? you the one who's looking for an interview about the server? Oh Jesus. Right, do you have a microphone or something? Like it will be like 10 times more easier if you would have a microphone. No? Right, okay. So like can you like tell me something about the server? Can you, or you can like we can like talk later about it. Bruh. Right. This is Discord, so I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, it's like really early up here, so if you like wait like 6 hours, maybe you'll get a lot of more activity in the server and you'll see a lot more roleplay.
Look,
If that's
it's fine. I'm kind of looking for roleplay, but at the same time I don't. I'm just looking to interview people, you know?
oh, okay.
I can ask you, I guess, one question. Is this pay to win server?
Pay to win? No. Pay.
Like
I
the
just bought silver because I just
yeah, and how much did that cost?
the $5.
$55?
No, 5, just 5.
Right then. At least this is not Brad's roleplay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, you don't have to pay to win. I got millions. Not even having a rank. I just had a good job. Hello.
Are you a staff member?
Yes.
Thank you, Leo Daniel.
Yep, he warped.
There you go, I'm not looking for...
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck? I wanted to interview the helper and he just teleported away. That's how you disrespect a journalist. Only in Ohio you can teleport away. Wait, he can't hear me?
I told him to come here.
Oh,
Yeah, he can hear me.
that's great. Is this the same? I guess it's the same. No, it's not. What the fuck? That's, you know what? It's great. I've got it on camera. That's amazing. So they're reloaded. Away. You have completed the test. Finally. This took like 10 minutes. At least from my perspective. Christ. So we have this quest over here. Oh, that's great. Wow. I am so proud of myself that I'm just shooting non-lethal bullets. I may have to buy a new gun license. Thank you very much for the useless sack of gun license. And what do you have? You have firearms. You have only pistol. Well, great. This is the inflation, I think. This is the problem many servers have with the inflation. And it's a high problem, at least from my perspective. I know, I'm not gonna buy a gun. I just wanted to check the prices. Well, that's an unfortunate car crash. Hello. 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 Are you a staff member?
No.
Depressing. And he crashed again. Do you have your driver's license, by the way? I think you need one to take a test. You know? For a driver's license. It's gonna unlock it. I mean, you need the driver's license to drive a car, bruh. Are you in denial? Of course. Right then. That's a shame. How many? What? How many of them do you need? Like, yeah. Why do you need so many, like, warps of? Jesus. Okay, let's check. I don't know. Rich Island. I'm not even rich. I have only 5 grand. So what is it about? And there's a snow. I mean sand, but snow. Like, is it even worth it needing a vehicle when you have... How they are called, warps? Why do you need warps? Like, why would you need them? Why? It's taking the aspect of the roleplay. But I guess it makes it a good time saver too, so... I don't know. Let's check. Oh! Shop tier... Oh, what? Wait. That's... Okay. Inflation, are you for real? And it doesn't even look worth... Uh-huh. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's grab 100. And let's... Oh. This is the future of shopping in Unturned. Or is it? You need you need a driver's license to access my store? Are you sure that I need a driver's license because I'm at the gas station buying something from you? Also, what's this? Wait, what? Refreshing beef. I don't see it. I genuinely don't see it. Is it this? No. Bag of bread, strawberry jam. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, so... Oh, okay, so we can buy stuff like this. Oh, of course, it's a gas station. I'm not gonna read through all of these things. Because I'm lazy. Or am I? Oh, envoys are spawning. Well, that's great. But okay. That's amazing. So I'm literally buying everything, like what is... Oh, that's just a raiment, and this is just an empty jar. Don't fill it. Great. White chocolate. I like chocolate. It sounds like soda. Oh well. At least they have nice mods choosing, like for this server. At least something. Machine material tool store. Great. And what's this? Just a map, completely useless, I guess. But it's fine. Wait, did I just... Come on. Hello? 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 Grey prop is not allowed. Against the rules. Really? That's funny. VDM is not okay even if it's an accident. Great. No worries. Start wars, do not claim buildings, no free builders. It's not against the rules. That's great. Hello?
What's up, man? Need something?
Are you also new on the server? I'm just looking.
I was already on this server playing, but
yeah, same.
it's like new vibes, so
Yeah,
I
I was on their Discord for quite some time, not even playing on the server. And now I'm just doing an interview around the server so I can rate the server. I don't need help. I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh, you wanted to raid the server?
Yeah, rate, not raid, but rate. Like, give it a review.
if you need something, just ask me.
It's fine.
And
Yeah, sure.
this is for these. Or can I pay you to like give me yours and you just do your
Like, I just joined the server
driving
too,
test?
like a few minutes ago. I have no idea what to do. I'm just
okay.
yeah, I'm just interviewing people, and that's all I'm doing. Sorry. Well, that's great. Hello.
Warning 1.
What?
Put your hands up.
What? I
Warning
just entered the
2.
bank. I just entered the bank. I don't know what I
Warning
did.
3. Who's robbing it?
I have no idea. Like, I'm not robbing it. Do you want me to exit the bank?
Yeah.
Sure. Watch this. And someone else is robbing
Alright, then
it.
it's someone else. Alright, warning 1, warning 2, warning
But
3.
you are the helper, and you said you are busy.
Get out of the. Get out.
And yeah, police. Can
This
you
police situation.
Can I know your
Hold on.
name at least, please? I would like to know your name. See?
It's on the roof.
Yeah, you got
Hold
it.
on.
Can I know your
where
name?
can I
What's
buy
your
the
name?
house?
Got any and that's great. Oh, what the
Oh, sorry.
Where's the
Mistake,
other
sorry.
guy? Where's your other boyfriend? I'd like to interview. Please.
Do you think there should be a rule against robbing the bank with, like, no weapon?
Hello.
Like Phil
Either
RP?
that or just like robbing the
wait,
bank and
yes.
leaving it.
Oh, what?
I
Yeah,
feel like if you're
whatever.
robbing the bank without a
Where
gun,
are
it's
you
Phil
I am
RP.
from Poland.
So I'm gonna start warning people for Phil RP.
Yeah.
No, I'm
But,
just in.
uh,
Just wastes our time. It wastes our time.
Do you have like time now to like? I would like to interview like a staff member about this server.
And yeah, Voitas, do you want maybe to play together to buy some house?
No, I'm just looking for an interview. I'm not here to play. I'm just here to interview the server.
Interview. Oh, okay.
Are you? Can I interview you, please? Can I interview you? You look pretty sus. Yes, oh, oh my, no, oh no.
No longer
Okay,
doing PD shit. I'm getting my off-duty clothes.
right, can you like teleport me somewhere with me and you so I can like ask you some questions about the server? Because I'm looking forward
Do it right
for-
here.
But then there's an activity for the players, you know, they can like ruin the whole interview, like. You know?
Fair. Well, let me type a chat for some stuff real quick.
Sure. So how would I rate Hypnotic roleplay server? Well, it's really difficult to rate this one. Because like there's been few things that bothered me, personally. But I guess I'll start by saying the positive things and then the negative things. So, the positive things about this server are a good weapon choosing in stores, active admins, licensed mods. Yes, so you need the approval and license to have mods for your server, and I highly respect that this server has them licensed. Anyway, they have also good amount of things for players to do. No full inventory drop. A lot of events and activities for players to do. A lot of properties for people to buy and own. Good custom stores. Custom NPCs. They have my respect on this one. Then there's pay-to-win users. This is important, by the way. Pay-to-win users are still vulnerable, like the rest of the players are, to ban. And then they have amazing mods choosing for the server, like for the roleplay. What do I mean by pay-to-win users? Basically, you buy a rank and they're gonna do stupid stuff. They will still be punished on this server, and I highly respect that. A lot. Now for the negative things. There's a lot of warps. Yeah, I know this is a weird negative thing to say, but take it this way. teleporting from place to place instead of walking doesn't feel realistic. I know it's a time save, but it doesn't feel like roleplay. Also, is it really necessary to have like 50 plus warps? Anyway, they're somewhat between pay to win, but that's up to you to decide. I don't know the answer in here. And then they have very high inflation that causes players to spend more time and grinding for new things. But I think it's fair, you know, to have a large audience. Anyway, now I've decided to add something spicy, which is neutral. Neutral things about the server that I cannot decide on, but I believe you can. For the neutral things. Well, the community is between 50-50. It's toxic, but also very friendly at the same time. Players find more interest to roleplay rather than RDM or KOS. Players have more choices in if they wanna be with an admin or not. Basically, admins teleport you, they ask you if you need help, and you can simply decline their offer. My personal rating for this server would be... I think it would be 9.1 out of 10. And yes, I'm probably this crazy, but it has like few of its issues, and I'm probably overrating this. But even when they have their websites, they are still a good server. Without the abusive admins, you know, the admins cannot keep the stuff that they spawned for themselves. That basically means if they want to give someone something, then you can accept it or deny it, and they will not care. It's fine. So now there you have it. That's all for today's server review. If you want to if you would basically want me to interview like more people on other Unturned servers on roleplay, please comment it down below. You can also like and share so people can know more about this Unturned server. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. And before you leave, I'm gonna show you that I've interviewed a staff member. He told me a lot, and he deserves a respect and promotion. Now I'm gonna show you the rest of the footage. I need to go eat some parsley because I'm hungry as fuck. I didn't say a thing. Please go subscribe and play on the server. Thank you very much.
Room in here with some secret stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask about that, to be honest.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We all gotta make our money.
Well, I'm not looking for money. It's fun. I'm just looking to interview about some staff member about this server and got a few questions. You know.
Got it. I'm a fairly new helper, so I'm not like gonna be the best reliable source for information, but I'll give you my greatest stuff, mostly opinion based.
Well, we can. I think I'll start by asking a simple question, and that is, how long have you been playing on this server?
I want to say somewhere between 1 and 2 months, maybe more, but it feels more like around 2 months.
Right.
Sometime since last wipe.
Oh yeah, the last wipe. If I'm correct, I think it was like you know, the last time I joined here, it was basically without snow or something like that.
Yeah, it was basically the same thing, just without snow.
Great. How many? Like, when you joined to the staff team, like, how many hours did it require to, like, play on the server? Like, you know, at least.
I honestly forgot, but at the time, I think it just said like how long have you been on the server, and at the time I just said like 2 weeks because that was the most I've been on the server. But my name was like known. I'd be like on most of the days, like most days of the week, and like I need free time I'd spend on here, so I don't have anything else to do.
Great. Like, you are now a staff member, and do you think that this server is like a pay to win, or like somewhere between that?
I feel like I feel like it's kind of like in between. It could be in a sense like you can get ranks, and what they can do is like you can place down more Bitcoin miners, which in turn can get you more money. It doesn't directly give you money. I also feel like the stuff that you do buy off the server is like overpriced for what you get. So like even if it was pay to win, I feel like you're dumping way more money into it than what you actually deserve to get out of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like
I don't feel like
yeah, I've
I
seen
don't feel like you get much out of it.
like out of Bitcoin and farming drugs and stuff like that. Less
Yeah.
cash. So you basically are saying that there's this huge, massive inflation, and you get paid low.
Basically like you put a lot of money just to get like the chance to make more money. Like you put in IRL money and you get to place down more Bitcoin miners. So like you can get more money in the long term, like you can pay for money basically, but you still have to like wait for it and grind for it and like watch the stock market. You just have more potential to get more money. If
Oh,
that makes sense.
is it is it the mod where the crypto is basically like you click, like you buy a laptop and you click on it and then you like wait for it, like in the game, you know, in the game you wait for it to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before on Phoenix Live Roleplay, so I think that's great at least. So something special, I guess. Uh, Um,
Yeah.
I think
I feel like it adds like a boundary from pay to win where it's not like you're necessarily getting free money, but you still have more potential to get more money in the long run.
right. Now I'm gonna go into this question I was thinking about for quite some time right now. Like if you buy something from the store, you know, the store, like store, like in real life store. Then when you get the rank, you know, like I don't know, I see here like silver and ruby. Do does that mean that the people who bought ranks are like immune to the rules, or does it count for everyone, like to get treated fairly?
Oh no, there's still. I feel like there's like a level of. You have like a better reputation among players if your name is like that usually. And usually if they spend money, they're more like watching themselves, trying not to get banned. But there definitely has been like points where we've had to like warn or like at very least give them warnings, but it can lead to like a few day bans or some shit like that. Usually no one's done anything to like get them straight up banned, but the rules will still apply.
So
At least for me, like I'm unbiased as shit. I don't really give a shit what your name tag is. Like if you do some shit, I'm gonna fucking ban you.
yeah, and that's great. That's the spirit I was looking for, to be honest. So like, has it?
I feel like it depends what admin it is, to be honest. Like if an admin's more friends with them than someone else, obviously they're gonna do them.
Oh, so like if an admin has a friend who has a rank, so they are like the admin will defend the guy with a rank.
Probably not, but at the same time, like if it's like a minor offense or something like that, and it can be worked out, they'll probably like try to talk it out or make some sort of way. I haven't like seen it firsthand, but I feel like it would definitely happen because like we all goof off and shit. Like the ranked people usually hang out with like the admins and helpers more because we just like they've probably been on the server more. If they're gonna spend money, they're gonna spend more time on the server. Their name's gonna be more known, so they kind of like they get to chill with the cool kids, you know. But at the same time, like we'll goof around and shit. We'll like break rules in terms of like we'll KOS each other, but it's all mutual. But like if they were to randomly KOS somebody, if there's evidence there and like someone has a picture, like they're gonna do shit about it. I remember I was messing around with some like Ruby or something, and I fucking like I teleported to him and then I like punched him or some shit. Then I like ran away, and I got warned for that. And they're like, I hate to do it because we all fucking hate this kid. He's annoying as shit. But the rules are rules, and I gotta warn you. So I got a warning for it. So I feel like it's pretty fair across all base.
Like you teleported to a guy, and you then like punched him, You ran away and he reported you. And you got a warning for that.
We were all like goofing with him outside of his house and shit, like fucking, because he was being obnoxious as shit. I forgot exactly what happened, but everyone in the server was being annoyed by him. He had a team. Like, you can pay $60 to make your own group, basically. And he was in one, and they just kicked him out because he was being obnoxious as shit. And so we were just like goofing with him outside of his house. And I fucking, oh, I remember. Okay, I tased him. I didn't punch him. I tased him. I teleported to him, and I like was hiding in his house, and then I like tased him, and then I teleported out. So it wasn't anything that could like, you know, like take away from anything, but it's still like in LR. So I got warned for that.
Wow. Yeah,
I don't feel like there's much favoritism at all.
right. Interesting source of information, I assume so. Is there like, how do you call it? Do you get like, or actually, is it even allowed to like give yourself whatever you want when you have admin powers like you?
Half and half. I mean, you could. Let me think about this. I haven't encountered it much. There was like one person, I think it was like Xeno or some shit. Maybe it wasn't Xeno, it was a Zenith. Not Xeno, I don't know why I said Xeno, it was a Zenith. Last night, he was just fucking KOSing all the police. And we were all like helpers and admins and shit. But like, at the same time, even in our own VC, we're like, can someone fucking like ban him for a little bit? He's being obnoxious as shit. I don't know if he spawned in guns or whatever, but most of the time, you're not allowed to spawn in shit. Like, no one can spawn in shit. Very few people can, and if they do, like, it's known. Or, like, it really depends what it is. If it's some, like, plane or some shit, they just spawn it in just to, like, show it around. Or, like, let's say they were to spawn in a plane and, like, get everyone at spawn to come in the plane and take them on a ride. Like, it's not necessarily hurting anything. So if, like, that could be allowed, but anything to, like, their own self-gain, I feel like they usually are self-aware and stay away from.
Right. Yeah, that's so like basically you are saying that the admin can spawn whatever he wants for, like, I don't know, for someone, like
Just for like goofs.
yeah, like I've noticed that there's on a board there was like an event like or something like to precipitate in. So I think that most of the things that you just named were for, like, you know.
Mostly for the events, yeah, they'll spawn cars. They'll be like, hey, we hit a, like yesterday, they hit a bunch of cars around the map, and they're like, alright, go find them in the year. But they'll spawn in stuff for like stuff like that, or like events, like to help the community, but they usually don't spawn in stuff for their own self-gain. At least not that I know of.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Right. How would you describe the owner of the server, and is there more than one owner about like on the server and including on the Discord?
I haven't been here long enough to like meet everybody or know everyone's name super well, but I believe there's one owner. I forgot his name, but he was on yesterday, and I think that was like my first time encountering him, but he's been pretty nice. He was in like a Santa suit. He spawned a few cars around the map for everyone to fucking find, and was just trying to like, I don't know, just kind of goofing around doing Santa stuff. But I think he's pretty alright. I haven't met him too much, but I have like a neutral, slightly good opinion of him.
That's great. Okay. Now, has there even been like I don't even know how would I describe this one, to be honest. Has there been like a situation with like the mass RDM, so like once at least, or something like that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and when we are at
There's
these
been times.
wait, when we are at these RDMs, does your inventory also drops when you die, like everything?
No, only whatever you have in your hotbar. So like, let's say I'm holding out this gun, right? If it's in my hotbar, even if I'm not holding it out, like those 2 slots, if you were to kill me right now, this gun would drop. But that's the only thing that would drop.
Right.
Most players are aware of that, so they'll store all their shit in their inventory most of the time. Or like,
It,
this is even against the rules, but most of the time if you try to kill someone with a gun, they'll fucking inventory it right before you kill them so you don't get it.
yeah, it's like paranoia, you know. Like when we go back to the inflation, at least with the pistols in the gun store, then you know, it's like their property. Like you know, hey, I've spent like. Let me give you an example. Like, let's say
You
that
could
some.
spend like 30k on a gun, you don't want to lose that.
Oh, so is there like more guns rather than pistols? Like I've just noticed that there's
Yeah,
pistols.
there's you can get envoys and like high tier guns with one in that, or there's the island in the bottom, I think it's the bottom left. There's a arms dealer on that island. You can buy like AKs, ARs, shotguns, like all that stuff from it, and ammo for all of it. So
But
you can spend upwards to like 100 grand on a gun, which takes you like forever of
wow,
farming to get, and no one wants to lose that shit. So that's the scary part of it. That's why everyone uses pistols. Like no one really uses ARs that much unless it's like a. It really depends. Rarely you'll see them. Everyone just uses pistols because they're like cheap and they're easy to lose. And like if you're shooting someone, you have a high chance of dying. So you don't want to drop like 30k just to kill someone else with a pistol that only was worth
Yeah.
like 5k.
yeah. Speaking of money, like, how would you like describe the jobs that are on the server, which like includes the basic ones, like for example, lumber, and compare it to other jobs, and if they are even worth it for players to do.
So for like the regular jobs, you can do like taxi driving or like snow plowing. I know the snow plowing one's new. I haven't done any of those.
Mm.
The police job pays you like an extra 1,000 on top of like the 250 you get for like just playing. And I think wood farming, when I was first like on the server, I would farm wood for money, and it was a pretty slow process of making money. Like it takes money to make money. You have to save up a ton to buy something else to go make more money. But then someone else told me, they're like, hey, try mining. That's how I made a bunch of money when I was starting out. They just give me a jackhammer for free. And I'll say that when you're first starting out and you have like no money, mining is the way. Once you can get a jackhammer, that's the best way to do it. And the trick to it being just buy like a cheap gun with whatever money you can afford, and then go to the mine. And if you can't buy the jackhammer, just wait for to see someone with a jackhammer, rob them for their shit, take their jackhammer, and then boom, you've acquired a jackhammer, and you don't have to spend $4,000 for it. And now you can just mine and mine and mine and mine and mine. And if you get a good backpack, you can have a lot of metal in there, and then you can just make a ton of money that way.
Wow.
And then from there, definitely try to save up for like a cheap apartment, and then plant as much drugs as you can. Invest all your money in drugs. Like do it right before you log off. Plant your crop plot, log off for the night, come back in the morning, all your drugs are grown, you got like an extra fucking 80k if you plant cocaine. Like it depends what drug you're on. You can make like 80k out of one crop plot.
All right. When you said apartments, it made me think about the basic property. So, like, how many dollars does it need, like, to buy, like, at least one apartment or at least one property?
I think last wipe, so where I lived was in Arlington at like the hotel casino type thing by the police department, and I think it was $1,000 last wipe. I might not be too sure. I'm gonna have to go to that pretty soon, but I think it was $1,000. Now they marked it up to 10,000, which is still pretty cheap. It's still pretty affordable, and you get like enough room where you can plant like 1 or 2 crop plots in there, so it's not too bad. That's how I got my start on this again. I bought that apartment because I knew it was cheap, planted a crop plot in there, filled my crop plot up with cocaine, sold all of that, made like 80 grand, eventually came over here, bought this, and
And
now I'm here. Like yesterday was my first day on the server since it wiped.
Wow. How many dollars did it cost you to get this mansion, by the way? To like, how much?
It was 80,000.
80,000. What a
Yeah. So like one crop plot can definitely get you here.
Wow. So I guess there's no difference in the inflation after all.
Yeah. It depends what drug you're on. 'Cause you have to like level up your drug dealer and all that with like trading him different drugs and do all the
Yeah.
quests for him.
Yeah, I've noticed that there's the level up mechanic. So like, yeah, that's surely something interesting, you know, and it at least forces you to upgrade the NPC so you can
Yeah.
gain more stuff. Does it also cost
Like the drug
less?
dealer
Yeah,
one,
yeah, go for it, go for it.
so it doesn't cost money to do the drug dealer one. It just like the first quest is you just deliver like 5 chemicals that get given to you, just like to Ridgewood, so it's super easy. And then the second quest is like you give them 60 mushrooms, so just plant like 30 mushrooms, upgrade your skill, boom, you got 60. And then you can do weed, and then I think once you upgrade it one more time with the weed, you can get coke and opium and all of that. And then you're set. And then for the miner one, I know when you turn in like scrap for him, like it'll be like 200 scrap, then it won't cost you money, but it will basically take away your money, because like if you turn in 200 scrap, that's like 2,000 or $4,000 that you're missing out on. But at the same time, it'll boost your price for scrap. So in the long run, it's worth it because you get more money out of it. And then there's the gun guy quest on the island, which will make you like. Right now, the first one to even get access into a shop, you have to give them 2 Glock 17s, 2 Colts, and a Rhino. So that takes a decent bit of money. And then from there, the next quest is you have to kill like 5 pigs, 2 deers, and you have to give them like 30 grand. And then the next quest is you have to give them like 100 grand and kill more pigs and more deers and shit like that.
Well, that's for sure interesting. I thought that there's a hunter NPC, like you sell him like stuff that you hunted, you know, like wild animals and something like that.
I haven't seen that. I don't know if we have one of those or not, but it'd definitely would be good to have.
Like you know what, like each server that I went to, which was roleplay, there at least was like decent amount of jobs for players to do. Like
Yeah.
yeah, and this was surely interesting to at least like talk about here. You know.
Like I remember before this server I've played on, I think the only other RP server that I played on was like Udark RP, and it was pretty close to this. I was wipes. I got my name decently known. I was never like an admin or anything. I was just like a regular player. But I don't know if that server's still up. But it was the first like RP server other than like I guess I played Fudgy's RP for a little bit, which is kind of mid. It's not too much RP wise, I want to say. Like the whole server isn't RP. It's only like within a certain little town. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's interesting. You want me to like shut this interview down, or you want me to still ask you some questions? Like it's your decision right now, you know?
It's up to you. I don't really care.
Well, I mean, you've played. I mean, you know what? We can compare. Like, actually, like, there's been when you talk about the Udark roleplay, because I also know the server a little bit, and I have a really bad reputation. And then it's and is it like familiar? Like, does the servers copy each other? Because like on Udark roleplay, I remember that there was a fishing job behind the spawn, and when you caught like that red fish or something, it was like $1,000 for it and stuff like that. So basically, it's like inflation, like you add up prices and you lower the wages, or at least put them into medium or something like that to make it fun. Do you think that these servers are like copying each other off, you know? Because like this server has a map, you know, like familiar to Udark roleplay, because there's like a lot of islands, and then there's yachts on this map at least, you know, and it the same thing has, or at least had, Udark roleplay.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to say they copy each other, but I want to say a lot of RP servers follow the same like format, if that makes sense. Like, and a lot of the same mods. Like, I know the car mod on here was on Udark RP. I know the same gun mod was on Udark RP, but within like gun wise, they permit different types of guns. Like here, you can only buy like pistols and shit with level 1, but over there, I know there was like some rifles you could buy, and there's like different types of guns. So they use like the same gun mod, but they pick different guns and give like different rules. And the housing system's decently the same. The way cars work, I remember for there you had to like pay an admin. You have to ask an admin to spawn in the car, and that was quite annoying for a lot of people because they'd have to wait for an admin to get on or something like that.
Yeah, I
I think
remember.
admins also had to buy the houses too. I think you had to get an admin to get the house, but or at least for the first wipe. I think the second wipe they fixed that. But on here, I definitely like how the players can like buy cars from the admins, like restock and like so it's the player community. Like not much money is going back into like admins just to disappear, get deleted just because someone wanted to buy a car. It goes back into like the other players, back into the community. So like it has a fluctuating economy in that sense. Like all the money that you spend, other than like on housing or like buying guns from NPCs or whatever, goes back into the players. And most players don't even buy guns from NPCs; they buy them from each other. And I like that there's like not airdrops, the envoys. It gives a chance to
Yeah.
new players or like broke players to
Yeah.
get a good come up, get lucky. You can get like a really good backpack from it. You can get like really good guns. There's the Hex AK, which can go for like 170k. And I remember last wipe, that was like the godsend way of making money. You didn't have to do anything. You just had to get the gun and you could sell it and you make so much money off of it and it'd give you like the best start. So that's what everyone wants to look for. The envoys thing, I want to say, I know Udark RP didn't have it, but I feel like it's a fairly new mod because I remember I played on Bomb Semi RP and they added the envoy thing a few months ago. But I like the envoy part of it. That's definitely different. But for the most part, I feel like most RP servers kind of follow the same like cookie cutter thing, but it's all I feel like it depends on the owner or like the admins because the admins can definitely give the server a different vibe depending on how active they are, how like if the admins are not just admins, they're actually players, they're actually in the community, they're actually like doing things, progressing the
Mhm.
server. Like the server's its own little world if you think about it, and like everyone doing their own little thing adds to the
Yeah.
world and changes it, But I feel like they're similar in terms of like if you played one, you'll definitely understand how to play the other. If you know the rules from the other one, it probably applies to this one. But like some stuff varies. But I feel like most RP servers are basically pretty close to similar because like it's a genre. It's like RP is like its own genre. It's all gonna be the same in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Sure, interesting. You have a friend in here?
So I don't know what that is.
Hello. Well, that's a shame. Oh well.
They're probably just checking who owns the house.
I guess they want to, I don't know, like I remember actually like doing like spy stuff, and reporting stuff to the police. I guess this is the guy is doing the
Oh
same.
yeah, trying to get
Yeah,
drugs and illegal guns.
yeah, I guess it's the same thing. Yeah. I don't know,
Honestly
like,
bought this house too because I know that other players are gonna want it, and I bought it for 80 grand. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell it for $1 million. If anyone wants this house, gotta give me $1 million because I know people are gonna want to buy this whole ass island up so that they can own like the whole island and have their whole gang operate the island. So I'm gonna be a cock block and make them fucking pay me a bunch of money.
that's funny. Great. Okay.
You can buy property and use it as leverage to get more money, as long as you know it's sought after.
Like, do you need like a admin to get on to buy a property?
Basically, what you do is you go over here and like you right click it, see how it
yeah.
says like who owns it and everything.
Oh wow.
It'll just be like buy property for like 10 grand. You click rent, and then boom, you got the property.
That's great. Thank you. It surely is interesting, I guess. Oh well. If I've wasted your time, it's then I'm sorry. And yeah.
No, you're good. I wanted to talk. I'm glad to help you out.
Well,
I'm a
Yeah.
helper. I gotta help. I gotta put in my little bit of effort.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, okay. Thank you for the interview. Nah, I don't have many questions anymore, you know. But yeah, thank you. And I think I will go, and I will be
Oh,
on my way. You know. Thank you for
want
your
me to
time.
teleport you anywhere?
No, it's fine. You can just open the door, and I will just leave.
All right, got you.
Thank you for the
Time
interview.
to get back my hunger and everything.
Yeah,
But I'll be around if you need me. Just let me know.
yeah, thank you for the interview. Goodbye.
Problem.
I hope I'll see you later. That was amazing. Really amazing. How do I turn this shit off? Great. Okay, of course. Amazing.